and Sewer District meeting of May 11th, 2023 at 4:01 by virtual clock. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance if you all.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you.
Yep. Oh.
All right. We have before us the agenda. I have not received any prior notice of request for change or amendment.
Call roll. We need to call roll.
Oh, I'm sorry, roll call. Hey, see, I'm trying to be more efficient. One step removed.
Roll number one. Toilet roll number one.
Please call roll.
Chairman Brian Griffith.
Here.
Vice Chairman Ben Taylor. Absent. Here?
He's here.
Okay. Treasurer Louis Ertel.
Here.
Commissioner Mark Bisecker.
Here.
Commissioner Arlen Griffey.
AKA half azalea. Here.
Okay.
Thank
AKA
you.
what?
Half azalea. I had a giant 20-foot diameter azalea. Now it's cut in half. Thank you, Dave.
You're welcome.
I'm sure there was something wrong with the water line.
It's going to be an interesting night. Okay.
Say what?
That's going to be an interesting night. I've heard so many sidebar conversations. Have before me a request, or I'm putting forward to you all a request to get a motion to approve the agenda as written because there are no requests for alterations.
So moved. Second.
I have a motion by Commissioner Ertel, second by Commissioner Griffey. None calling for further discussion, so I'll call all in favor of this action signify by saying aye.
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 And none opposed. This carries unanimously. All right, public comment. Anybody sign up for public comment, Ms. Tony?
Yes, sir.
All right, moving on to the minutes of the last meeting of April the 27th. Request a motion to approve them as
So moved.
Have a motion by Commissioner Griffey.
Second.
Have a second by Commissioner Commissioner Bisecker. All in favor of approval of this action, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? None opposed. Motion carries unanimously. General Manager's report.
Good afternoon. We'll start with the elevated water tank project. Coast Electric boring contractors have installed the underground piping from the power source at Veterans Drive to the tower site. Coast Electric has since then installed the wiring, and our electrical contractors are finishing up their work as site work continues. Of course, not much site work today, but
Right.
it will continue.
Was that a mini hurricane out there? What is that?
It's a storm, for sure, but also we will plan on start filling the tower, the stem of the tower next week. Painters are coming in to do some cleaning, then they'll flush it out, and then start actually filling the bulb of the tower for our first disinfection part of the process. Then we'll proceed from there. So within the next, I'd say 1 to 2 weeks, we'll have the tower online,
That's excellent.
if
That
all
is
the controls check out.
Right. And
Water
holds-
tower,
And holds water.
And hold, because it is a water tower, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
I don't think we'll have any leaks. I hope not. But water system improvement project phase 2. CV developers for the past couple of weeks have been installing hot taps and tie-ins in various locations. Bayou Drive and Halewa Place are completely connected to the new lines. Contractor still needs to provide some street patching, of course. And this week, CB developers will be performing hot taps and tie-ins at Hoa Court and Alamoana Street, which on Monday, May 8th, during one of the hot tap installations, the existing water main located on Kahana Street in Pahoa was inadvertently damaged during that process. And at the direction of the general manager, this damage was addressed, and an email was sent out from Digital Engineering to address the concerns of not using torque wrenches on saddle installations. So we have corrected that matter. Water tower number 1 exterior painting project. The contractor has installed the sod, repaired the damaged electrical outlets, and patched the driveway. Site inspection was scheduled and performed actually today, and between Joe and I, we've determined that we are complete with that project, and we'll do the closeout in the upcoming days. Water system improvement project phase 3. This project is currently at approximately 80% complete. All the 8-inch and 6-inch lines are now in place. The contractor is installing hydrants on Diamond Head Drive East, You've seen some of the road cuts that you have to cross every day. Contractor has started pressure testing and coordinating portions of the new main and installing sod in some areas. I will note that all of the improved areas per contract will receive sod. Improved areas are what's mowed and maintained. Unimproved areas are wooded sections or places that are not mowed and maintained, which will receive hydroseeding in this contract, as well as other contracts. Anybody has any questions on that? So sewer improvements project, basins 13, 16, and 17. DNA Underground is currently working to complete the replacement section at Kahana Street. After this section is complete, only 2 replacement sections remain and 1 point repair before CIP cured in place plastic lining begins in late May or early June. Project is approximately 50% complete. Sewer lift station number 9, the Force Main project. The contractor has completed this project as of May 2nd, although final inspection and punch list items have not been scheduled as of yet. We should wrap that up in upcoming days as well. Abandonment of easement tonight on the agenda. We have one for Phase 2, Unit 7, Block 7, Lots 4 and 5, located across from 10966 Alamoana Street. It was determined this easement is of no use or function to the district operations now or in the foreseeable future. Therefore, I recommend abandonment of easement as requested. Some highlights from the maintenance department have been 3 after-hours water leak investigations, 2 water service repairs, 6 sewer service backups, 3 after-hours sewer backups, 1 sewer lateral repair, 11 sewer cleanouts have been installed, 1 sewer manhole cover reset. The drainage ditch at Colo Court, the pipe supports that we had put in from a year ago are still holding. I do have some updated news on this matter. The city has developed plans from Pickering Engineering. City Manager John McCraw sent the 90% complete drawings for Colo Court to my office, and I have reviewed these drawings, and we have presented some questions regarding some use of water dams to be utilized along that creek within the area in question. This is an attempt to hopefully reduce the velocity coming down. Just rip-wrapping the ditch, I feel, is not enough. So hopefully we can reduce that velocity and further prevent the erosion in its severity.
If you rip-wrap it, would you then put in like these dams, would they be concrete?
Well, I'm suggesting at least rip-wrap
Yeah.
buildup of water dams, or they call them check dams. Or there's different names, different methods. But so we're working with the city engineers. Covington has responded today, and we're discussing some things along that line. So hopefully we'll come up with something and prevent all this erosion in that area, or help prevent it anyway. So the McKeekee Drainage Project, as I've mentioned before, is of course the City of Diamond Head Drainage Project. We had a pre-con meeting on Friday, April 28th at City Hall, and the selected contractor, which is Bottom Top Construction, presented a good plan and have since issued a start date, which was this morning. And we provided a inspector out there to oversee what's going on. Of course, the day was kind of shut down early, and we pulled our guys out because it wasn't really anything pertinent to our operation. So he'll be back there in the morning, and hopefully they'll proceed with that tomorrow. On the fiber optic projects, the Glen Eagle fiber optic project is still ongoing, and that's it for me.
Thank you, Dave. Any questions from the commissioners? Commissioner Griffey?
No question, sir.
So I just have one, I'll plead ignorance. I'm sure this came up in a prior discussion, but just going back to the repairs of the damaged electrical outlets in the water tower. Can you enlighten me a little bit? I missed that part. I didn't know they were damaged.
Yeah, as part of the, when they were doing the work in there, the painters and such, they had some equipment when they were digging the holes for their concrete anchors.
Right.
So they apparently bumped into a couple of these outlets that we have positioned strategically around the courtyard, and
Right.
kind of
Okay.
broke the boxes off and stuff like that. So
Sure.
they just replaced the boxes and sealed it back up.
Thanks.
No problem.
That fills in the blanks. Yes.
I didn't quite understand, on water tank 2, that's the new one, right?
Yes.
All right, so they're gonna fill it up and run the test and all that, and you said we're gonna be in operation in 2 weeks, right?
Well, the tower will be on, at that point, it'll be hooked up,
And it'll-
once we finish disinfection process.
So, I guess it has nothing to do with that, other than the fact that this is a big deal for y'all. And I was wondering if we're gonna do a ribbon cutting
Yes.
or, and.
Newspaper article would be
and,
good.
Yes.
You know,
We-
because this is one of the things we put out there when we went and borrowed that money and everything.
Yep.
And this is a great feather in y'all's cap, and everybody, and it's good for the community, so that's.
Who's our PR officer? PAO, whatever?
We plan to have a ribbon
David
cut.
is?
Once we
Okay.
get the driveway done,
Yeah.
the grass, things looking good. the
We gotta have
fence-
our big toe out there, get his picture.
So we'll have the fence installed. And once
Commissioner
everything is
number one.
to the point of dressed up, we'll do I plan on a ribbon ceremony. Trying to give it a little X there, trying to get,
On time, in budget.
everyone who was involved with the contributing to the design and executing this project, will be invited.
That's awesome.
Anyone who helped us, and of course,
Nothing to do with that, but since I have a sense you all know, what in the world is Coast Electric doing in the lot next to us?
it's
Oh,
a,
that's-
it's
that's
gonna be
good
a
story.
power
You told me.
station,
You told me the story.
power substation.
That's gonna be a new power substation?
Yes, sir.
With
A
fencing that
big
they,
one.
With chain link fencing.
yeah.
Our fencing
A really big one.
is nice.
Yeah, it'd probably be good for redundancy. It'd probably improve our electrical grid in Diamond Head, but it's surprising to see it there.
Yeah, it's,
Plug in our electric pickups.
well, we shouldn't have to go far for emergency backup power, should we lose power, right?
Yeah, well, maybe.
That's right, yeah. That's it.
I would
It
think.
takes some major transformers to reduce that.
Yeah, no kidding. But just saying,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's kind of a unique place to have it, in my opinion.
I haven't taken the back way in a while, and I was just overwhelmed by the stanchion, lines. I'm going, oh my God, what
Yeah.
is this? I didn't, I told myself it's gotta be a substation, but at the same time I looked at them, and I said, are they temporarily building these things and moving them somewhere where they're gonna, stand something up?
I think it's
just-
there forever when they put it in.
And part of me said, is it a solar farm? You know?
They-
Yeah.
It doesn't, it's not as attractive. Maybe they're gonna put a lot of landscape around it.
I hope so, but I think it's a tall landscaping, because it's already some tall stanchions. Thank you,
Yeah.
Dave.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And let's move on. Section 6, construction and engineering projects for this evening, starting with 6.1, sewer improvements phase 1 and 2, basins 13, 16, and 17. 6.1A specifically, seek a motion to approve Seymour Engineering invoice 8757 in the amount of $44,050 for the time period of April 1st, 2023 through April 29th, 2023, leaving a remaining balance of $300,550 on this contract. Can I get a motion to approve?
So, second.
I have a motion by Commissioner Ertel, second by Commissioner Griffey, neither calling for additional discussion. I assume there is none to carry here, so I'll request that all in favor of this action say so by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. And any opposed? None opposed. Motion carries unanimously. 6.2, water system rehab phase 1 project,
water.
the new water tower specifically, 6.2A. Motion to approve CB&I pay app number 13, the amount of $185,859.37 for the time period of March 27th, 2023 through April 28th, 2023, leaving a remaining balance of $205,796.90 on this contract. Can I get a motion to approve? A motion by Commissioner Bisecker.
Second.
I have a second by Commissioner Ertel. None calling for further discussion. I'll open it to that. If none, I'll request all in favor of approving this action signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Commissioner Taylor? I'm sorry. Motion carries unanimously. 6.3, there's no action this evening. 6.4, water system rehab project phase 3. 6.4A specifically, motion to approve Seymour Engineering invoice 8758 in the amount of $23,000 for the time period of March 31st, 2023 through April 29th, 2023, leaving a remaining balance of $98,000 on this contract. Can I get a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
A motion, Commissioner Ertel, second by Commissioner Griffey. Neither again calling for discussion, so I'll ask all in favor of approval of this action signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries unanimously. 6.5 this evening, there is no action. Carries us to 6.6 is the same, no action. 6.7, miscellaneous construction engineering projects. 6.7.A, specifically, motion to approve DNA underground invoice 050523 in the amount of $46,225 for the lift station number 9 force main upgrade project, which completes this project. Can I get a motion to approve?
So moved.
Motion to approve, Commissioner Ertel.
Second.
Second, Commissioner Griffey. Again, no immediate request for further discussion, so I'll ask all in favor of approval of this action signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Commissioner Taylor?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Thank you. And that carries us to 7, financials, docket of claims and financial reports. 7.1A specifically, motion to approve payment of the docket of claims in the amount of $180,670.07 as attached here too. Can I get a motion to approve?
So moved.
I have a motion by Commissioner Bisecker. Can I get a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Griffey. None calling for further discussion. All in favor of approval of this action signify by saying aye.
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 Motion carries unanimously. 7.1B, motion to acknowledge payment of the unapproved docket of claims as detailed in section 6 that we just went through in a total amount of $299,134.37 as attached here too. Can I get a motion to approve?
So moved.
Commissioner Griffey, a motion to approve. Can I get a second? Have a Commissioner Bisecker seconds. None calling for additional discussion, so I'll ask that all in favor of approval of this action signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries unanimously. 7.1C, motion to approve of the payment of customer deposit refund register in the total amount of $450 as attached here too. Can I get a motion to approve?
So moved.
Commissioner Ertel motions to approve. Can I get a second? Commissioner Bisecker seconds that motion. None calling for further discussion. All in favor of approval of this action signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries unanimously. 7.1D, Treasurer's Report.
Thank you. Our available bank balance as of April 30th, 2023 was $12,037,341.63. Of this available cash, $9,783,151 is budgeted in the 5-year CIP plan. $1,599,540 is for operating and maintenance, and the remaining $654,650 is emergency reserve. Our bond principal debt balance is $19,821,000. Our bad debt transfers for the month are 0, and year-to-date remains $707.11. Our total revenues are at 62%, which is above budget for the year. The April bill cycle indicates no change in revenue from last month, however, a 1% decrease in revenue from the same time last year. Our total expenses are at 49%, which is below budget for the year. And our operating ratio goal is 1.10, and we're at 1.92. Our debt ratio goal is 1.25, and we are at 3.80. Our CIP project spending is currently 43%, which is below budget for the year. However, 98% of the budgeted CIP is currently underway. Thank you.
Thank you. Any questions of Tony on the financials? Commissioner Taylor, any questions? All right, thank you. Thank you, Tony. Old business this evening, there is none to follow up on. New business, 9.1. Motion to approve the abandonment of utilities easement for construction on property located on Ala Moana Street for Phase 2, Unit 7, Block 7, between lots 4 and 5, per the Diamond Head Water and Sewer District Water Use Ordinance, page 10, section 9.8.1. As a reminder, General Manager covered this in his report and recommends approval. Motion to approve.
So moved.
Commissioner Griffey motions to approve. Can I get a second?
Second.
Commissioner Ertel seconds that motion. None calling for further discussion. All in favor of approval of this action signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries unanimously. I'll
call for a motion to adjourn, predicated on the fact that it's to announce the next meeting of the Board of Commissioners is scheduled for May 25th at 2023 at 4 p.m. at the Diamond Head City Hall Chambers, 5000 Diamond Head Circle, Diamond Head, Mississippi. Can I get a motion to approve?
So moved.
Yep, I have a race to the motion to approve. Commissioner Bisecker, motion, can I carry your, as a second?
Yes,
Commissioner
sir.
Tell. None calling for further discussion. All in favor of approval of this action signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries unanimously. Very, very well put together financials
It really is.
and
It's well done.
reports. Thank you.
Like a Swiss watch.
Madam Attorney, legal counsel, thank you. We'll take this home and